ACCA's public value remit really means we're driving at that societal change and sustainable economic growth through the accountancy profession. So I don't always like to narrow things down to specific initiatives that we're having, because the organisation as a whole and all of our 200,000 plus members and 500,000 students should be driving towards adding value to the businesses, economies, societies where they work. That having been said, it's been fantastic to be very heavily involved in developing the accountancy profession in countries such as Afghanistan, Rwanda, Myanmar, where you can see there's a real need in rebuilding those economies and societies for the professionalism and ethics that professional accountants can bring. We can't manage what we don't measure. So this is where the accountancy profession really comes into its own in terms of helping businesses, organisations, governments to understand the real impact of their activity on the environment and therefore taking action on it. So we need common standards of measurements so we all understand the impacts that we're having. It's been great. We're going to be celebrating this year the Prince of Wales, Prince Charles's decade of accounting for sustainability, the integrated reporting movement led by the IIRC, the International Integrated Reporting Council. All of these movements are very much focused on getting the right measures to make sure we can manage our impact. I feel that the greatest challenge for the accountancy profession and ACCA is to maintain and establish where it's needed trust in the profession. We actually can't function as a profession without that trust. And yes, it's been under challenge from many directions, be that the economic changes we're seeing, having to behave ethically within the digital age that we're now in. It's a changing landscape, and yet we absolutely need to maintain that steadfast ethical core to the profession and trust from the public in order that the profession can function. ACCA asks its members anywhere in the world to adhere to a single global code of ethical conduct, and we feel that's incredibly important. So if you talk to an ACCA member in Afghanistan or in Beijing or here in London today, they will be pursuing the same ethical and professional conduct and, more importantly, be held to account for it. So being part of a professional body means you are held to account for your professional conduct. And I think that issue of public trust and confidence really relies on them knowing that that single standard is being applied.